Royal Dominance Royal back again with another video. Today we're reacting to another Judge Porter video. Black man sues Shady toxic car rental dealer. Let's get into this, guys. This video was once again requested.
Today on Judge Porter,
I saw a Mazda Miata instead of a Ferrari.
The conversation went something like this. I said, "Hello, sir, would you like to rent a car?" And he said, "Yeah, that's what I'd be talking about. That'd be popping off."
Oh my
And
gosh.
I said, "What kind of automobile would you like?" You're like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying, fam, on something cap, no cap. I want to hit that and quit it."
It was a 1990
What the heck?
Mazda Miata. You know how I know it was a 1990 Mazda Miata? Because it still had the rolling windows.
That's not exactly what happened.
That's exactly what
Okay,
happened.
gentlemen,
I think
gentlemen,
that was
That's not
his
what I was
cousin
finna
or
do.
something.
Gentlemen.
I ain't
That
finna
must
do
have been
this.
his little brother.
Judge Porter ain't playing, man.
Good morning, everyone. Please have a seat.
Good morning.
Let's see here. We have court case number 8364, Derek Jones versus Ben Mitchell. Gentlemen, please come to the podium. Good morning, gentlemen. Mr. Mitchell, nice to see you back in
Wish it was
court.
under better
I wish we were here under better circumstances. I was going to say that. Mr. Jones, it shows here that you are the plaintiff and that Mr. Mitchell is a defendant. Now, from what I understand, Mr. Jones, you rented a luxury vehicle, or rather I should say you tried to rent a luxury vehicle from Mr. Mitchell, a Ferrari. Am I
Yes.
correct in saying that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you paid $2,500 for the Ferrari. Is that was for the day, right? Just
That
one
was
for one day?
For just the day.
Okay. And you received a Mazda Miata in return.
Yes.
Okay. And it also shows here that this caused you unnecessary stress and embarrassment.
Absolutely.
And this was your
Honor.
wedding day.
On my wedding day, Your Honor.
Okay. Tell the court what happened.
Okay. So here's how it went down.
Okay.
It's my wedding day. I rented a luxury vehicle from this man, a Ferrari to be exact,
Okay.
on my wedding day as a surprise to my wife, my beautiful wife. And when I went out to the church lot, my goodness, to my surprise, I saw a Mazda Miata instead of a Ferrari.
I'm confused. What?
You heard correct, sir.
You went to you had an arrangement for a Ferrari and Mr.
So what does a Mazda Miata look like? Is it like similar to a Ferrari?
Mitchell offered you a
Mazda Miata.
Mazda Miata.
It was a 1990 Mazda Miata. You know how I know it was a 1990 Mazda Miata? Because it still had the rolling windows.
Okay.
This was a convertible.
Okay, give me a second, sir. Give me a second, sir. Okay. Did you accept the vehicle?
Even when I tried to start the car to rectify the situation, I turned on the keys to the ignition, the car did not start, so we had to take a ride share to the wedding reception.
Okay, I want to make sure I understand this correctly. You get married to your wife. You guys are coming out, and you're expecting the car to be there on the property, and then you drive off to the reception, and you got greeted with the Mazda Miata. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And you said you called a ride share to the reception?
A ride share with all our clothes, everything just dressed up, and it was highly embarrassing.
All right. Mr. Mitchell,
Yes,
sir,
Judge.
can I get your side of the story?
Yeah, I think that after you hear the facts of this case, it's a pretty open and shut case. First of all, the conversation went something like this. I said, "Hello, sir, would you like to rent a car?" And he said, "Yeah, that's what I'd be talking about. That'd be popping off."
Oh my
And I
gosh.
said, "What kind of
First of all, the dude don't even sound like he talked like that. Like, I be popping off. Like, he don't even sound like he talked like that, bro.
automobile would you like?" You're like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying, fam, on something cap, no cap. I want to hit that and quit it." And I'm like, "Okay, we'll do our best.
He
We'll do
stereotyped.
our best to provide you with a luxury vehicle." So that's what I did. We gave him a 1990, as he said, luxury vehicle, a Mazda Miata convertible. On the contract, it says, if I am unable to provide the Ferrari, that there will be an adequate replacement. So in terms of an adequate replacement, I would like to quote the popular interwebs The 1990 Mazda Miata combines affordability with clever engineering, dependability, and driving fun, even at low speeds, and that's right from the internet. And this little baby's going 8.6 in 60 seconds. This is a beautiful car. It has risen in value, the models between 19 and 98. A lot of my upper end clients actually want this car. Now, the reason why I needed to make that change is because I had a very popular athlete that shall remain nameless, but he's won quite a few championships.
Okay.
And he offered me an extra $1,000 to go ahead and assume that Ferrari. Luckily, it's in the contract, and this was explained that I reserve the right to alter the contract.
Okay. All right. And you altered the contract because someone paid you more money.
Exactly, yeah,
Okay.
a famous athlete
All right.
who I'm a big fan of.
Okay. And that was $1,000 more?
$1,000. And I'm a businessman, and that's good business. So,
Okay, Mr. Jones, were you aware of the contract saying that he has the right to change the vehicle and give you a car that's adequate? You're aware of that, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, so here's my question. Mr. Mitchell, you said, and these are your words, an adequate replacement.
yes, sir.
Do you feel that a 1990 Mazda Miata is an adequate replacement for a Ferrari?
I think anyone would, and if that wasn't enough, I went ahead and gave him $50 off of that base price. So for him to say that I charged him the full amount, I didn't.
Okay.
I took care of that customer service issue.
Okay.
That's best I know how.
Okay, are you familiar with
$50
how much
off?
gas costs? $50 won't even pay for the gas to fill up a
Under the
Ferrari,
current
much less a
administration,
Miata.
I know it. I know exactly what you mean.
But what I'm confused is you honestly telling this court, I nothing against Mazda or the Miata. I'm pretty sure it's a wonderful car, but let's be honest, you can't compare a Mazda Miata from
Ferrari.
over 20 years ago to a brand new Ferrari.
It's
So I'm pretty sure it looks nothing like of the Ferrari.
a rotary engine, and it's like this. It's almost a straight line. It's
Wha-
almost
like
level
that.
for me.
Why is this dude constantly talking about the engine and this, that, and the other? We're talking about that how the two cars can't compare, how he can't compare them both, and they're not similar, and it's not compatible with the Ferrari. Why is he talking about the engine?
Sir, what's the value of a Mazda Miata? Do you know?
According to the internet, that model year is $5,680.
Okay. A brand new Miata today will cost you top of the line $37,000. Ferrari costs you $200,000. You're comparing $200,000 brand new to a brand new Miata. The numbers don't even match up. So
Right.
we're talking about a car that's in 1990.
So if he spent $25,000 or whatever, how much he spent, he should have got a car that was also worth that much that he spent.
Yes.
To a Testarossa,
Absolutely.
the numbers
Their best
don't
year.
even
Their
match
best
up.
year.
They're not the same, sir. They're not the same. And here's my thing, okay? If you knew that you couldn't produce it, and I understand it's a business thing, I understand you can change the contract at any time. But if you made this deal with someone else and you couldn't produce it, why didn't you have the courtesy to call him and say, hey, you know what? I can't give you the Ferrari, but I have something comparable. This is what I have available.
Right.
Your Honor,
Okay.
May I
Yes, sir.
say something? Now, he did promise to resolve the issue, but every time I called him, he never answered the phone. I felt like a bill collector. I was calling him all the time, texting him everything. He never answered the phone.
Did
Never
you
resolved.
receive any calls from him?
I did have a few missed calls from him.
Did you bother to return
He
those
knew
calls
that.
to see what his concern was?
I didn't get the opportunity because I thought he would be elated with the Mazda Miata 1990.
Did you drop off the car to him at the wedding
I
site?
was dealing with other business at that point. I had one of my associates.
Oh, now
do
he's
it.
too busy.
So your associate, did you address your concern to the associate?
As I was trying to talk to the associate and grab the associate, he ran.
Okay.
Just left.
All right.
Fam,
I'm-
that's not exactly what happened.
That's exactly what
Okay,
happened.
gentlemen,
I think
gentlemen,
that was
That's
his
not what I
cousin
finna
or
do.
something.
Gentlemen.
I ain't
That
finna
must
do
have been
this.
his little brother.
Gentlemen, please. I've made my ruling in this case. The court's going to find, on behalf of the plaintiff, And Mr. Mitchell, you would pay him the $2,500 that he's asking. Let me explain my position here, okay? Mr. Mitchell, you say that you're a businessman.
I am.
And you should know that there's an old saying that the customer always comes first. Now, I understand that's not a true statement. There are going to be things that's going to sway that particular statement from coming into fruition. But here's my thing. If you sign a contract and he's coming to you and you say, I have a Ferrari for you, and you can't produce the Ferrari, and like you said, hey, I have in my contract that we can change, it would behoove you to offer something that's comparable.
Right.
I understand what you're saying as far as the contract goes, and you're not wrong. If it's in contract and he signs it, okay, you're good to go. But your company didn't offer him a comparable model. If you're going to offer him a Ferrari, you're not going to offer him a Mazda or Toyota. You know, come on, let's be realistic. If you would have told him something, I don't have that, you know what? I have a brand new Porsche in the back. He may understand that. Your company did not contact him to say we ran into a problem. Your company showed up and said, okay, here, take this, have a nice day, and you left.
Yep.
Sir, that's bad business.
Bad business.
That is bad business, sir. That is why
Look at him looking mad. Boy, you know you did wrong.
ruling on his behalf. Sir, in the future, I recommend for you, when you rent a car, find out what they have available. Because if something happens to the Ferrari, let's say they're bringing the Ferrari and they crash and now they got to go back and get another car. You want to know, okay, what other stuff do you have that you can bring me on this day? Like you said, this is for your wife, and I'm sorry that your wedding day got ruined, but I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to rule on your behalf. But sir, you have to take due diligence to make sure that they have a comparable model in case something does happen. And if they don't have it, you can walk away and say, I'm not signing this contract unless I know that I'm going to get something exactly or close to what I asked for. Okay? Gentlemen, case is dismissed. Court is adjourned.
50% of divorces come from marriages. Almost all of them.
He gonna make that statement. He said 50% of divorces come from marriages.
Is that why you by yourself right now?
Is that why you by yourself right now? Man, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. I'll be back with more videos, and I'm out.